Well, it's interesting that you start off this Star Trek, the story, with a battered crew and a tired captain. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
this is not,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, it's a much different, this is,
Different story arc.
it's almost like in the other Star franchise that we don't talk about. Remember, the big deal was that it looked used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Well, here's a used crew.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you.
So it when you do that in story writing, it builds up a history, a prehistory to everything. Tolkien did it a lot,
Right.
and God, the guy from Game of Thrones, George Martin,
George R.R. Martin.
R. Martin did it a lot to build up prehistory to give more gravity to the world he's setting up.
Yeah.
So
Deep world building.
So in the pilot, it's already coming over. This is not okay? We're right out of the academy and we're going
Right.
to do this.
I've been at this a while.
This is a guy who's been at it a while, a seasoned captain, and he's fatigued because they've been getting their A handed to them, and he's lost people. There's no other way to look at it.
And his decisions.
They lost people because of decisions he's made or
Yeah.
did not make.
He dropped his guard.
He is a flawed character immediately. And I think that's why, and I'll tell you, there's a thing here where we talk about story and story arc, and you start off with less skills, and then, you know, you become the hero, and you've got to go through trials, and usually you lose before you can win, and then at the end there's some sort of redemption.
Yeah,
there's nothing like that with Pike.
Yeah, he started at a loss.
He starts at a loss, and he even says at the end, he goes, I don't even get an apology for what I just went through. And he's back to work the next day. There's no redemption. There's no Clark. And in fact, he's either saying, he says at one point to the doctor, you know, get out of my face. I've already been on leave. Which means he was tortured and everything, you know. So it's, yeah, he's a flawed guy. And I think from the very beginning, that's what makes him, you can identify with him.
Yes.
If you've ever held a job where you questioned, you know, have I done this too long, or what am I still getting out of this?
The difference between Pike and Kirk is most of us will never be the golden boy, the best of class, the top, this is the next great thing. Most of us fit closer to Pike. I've been there, done that, and I've got the scars to go along with it.
Pike may have started the Golden Boy.
Yeah, but we're not seeing the golden boy.
Right.
We're seeing the scarred old man.
You see the Lion in Winter.
Yeah, you're seeing the Lion in Winter. This
Yeah.
is a guy who's already been battered and beaten. Yeah, maybe I can get in a couple of punches with Pike because he's no longer at, peak. But he's been there.
I think Pike.
Kirk. So what I'm saying is the relationship between you and the character.
Right.
We love Kirk because Kirk is the best. But there's a different feel with Pike. This is the old man who gets you through. This is the old man who's, you're on his ship, you got a greater chance of coming back alive.
I think Pike's gonna hand out that Captain Tracy beating though.
Well, he probably will, but the point is,
take a poke at
who are you going to put your trust in?
the seasoned man.
The young and
seasoned guy.
upcoming star, or the seasoned guy.
The seasoned guy.
Plug me into the seasoned guy. I've got a better chance with the seasoned guy.
Right.
Now that doesn't prove true in the actual episodes. We see a lot of seasoned guys.